Aries, what's up, y'all? How you doing? Let's get some mid-month messages knocked out here on the table for you today, all right? March mid-month. For those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, check the description box of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. Also, the tarot reading course, that's now on my website. The link is in the description of the video too, but now we have everything on my website, the personal readings. And if you want to learn how to read tarot yourself for $11.11, I got a pretty extensive course that I have on my website if you're interested. All right, let's jump into this. I want to do a past, present, future. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Oh, they're going real fast. Let's see who we got. Deb, Guinea Hill, Cindy, Tabitha, Jasmine. What's up, y'all? How you doing? I need glasses, man. I just turned 35. It's hard to read from here. I'm getting at that age, man. I got to get glasses, dude. Y'all probably see me rocking a pair of glasses before the year's up. Been putting that off for a long time, but it's about that time, man. All right. Past, present, future for Aries. Past, present, future. Ooh, okay. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Thank you, Jasmine, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. All right, one more. Some of you dealing with an Aquarius. Star card reversed. So it's kind of looking to me like in the past, was there never an offer even made with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? Queen of Cups reverse. Somebody, and I can't tell who, this doesn't make any sense. Either somebody never even opened up and expressed their emotions to you at all in the past, didn't make an offer, possibly. Like this looks like something that definitely didn't go as far as you wanted it to go. I don't know if they never made the offer, you never made the offer. There was somebody you were interested in the past and it just never went to the next level. Let's put it that way. Maybe you all were just in the talking phase and never made it fish. Or maybe you did make it fish, but you never moved in together. Whatever it was, there wasn't an offer made in the past. And I think you were dealing with somebody that was a little bit emotionally immature as well. Okay, creeping up into the present moment. I feel like this person does want to talk to you. They just don't know how to approach you. Yeah, they do want to talk to you. They have a lot of things that they want to say to you. They don't know how to start a conversation with you, though. They don't know how to break the ice, you know? Creeping up into the future. Man, whoever it is that's waiting around to see if this is ever going to be reconciled or what. I feel like if that's you waiting on that, you're not waiting on that. After some time passes, it's getting to the point to where for the majority of you, I don't even think that's really you. I don't think so. See, this person's afraid that you are still pissed off at them. But with the King and Queen of Cups both in the reverse, I don't see either of you expressing emotion towards each other at all. Could be a Sagittarius. Who do I have here? Let's see. I got Aquarius and Sagittarius. And that's it. Okay. Yep. All right. Well, that was extremely general. I was wanting just a little bit more detail than that, but that's all that came through. Well, let's see how this person feels about you. How do they see you? What are their intentions and feelings? Oh, whoa. They both jumped out. King and Queen of Swords, both reversed. I'm sorry, both in the upright. King and Queen of Swords. Did you see that too? One just jumped out right after the other. And they both landed right next to each other. Wow. So, wow. I've never seen that happen before in my whole tarot career. I've never seen anything like that happen. So what I'm getting from this is they refuse to show you emotion if you refuse to show them emotion. It's like, I'm not letting you know how I feel. You got to go first. That's basically what it is. So I don't know which of you is masculine and which is feminine. I don't think it really matters because they both came out in the upright. But yeah, this person is refusing to show you any emotion as long as you refuse to show them any emotion. This person's a codependent. Again, Ace of Swords reversed. They don't know how to break the ice with you. No, they haven't fully moved on from this. Not in their heart, they haven't. But at the same time, they don't have the faith that the two of you will ever have anything successful. They're more vulnerable than you know. They just don't want you to know how vulnerable they are. This feels like a power struggle to me. This is a power struggle. And with the King and Queen of Swords jumping out right next to each other, I feel like it's a power struggle on both ends. You all both want the power dynamic to be on your end, don't you? You want to have the power over this situation, and they want to have the power over this situation. So it's silent and loud. It's a very loud silence, right? Okay. Well, to be 100% honest with you, with the Six of Swords here, doesn't look like much action is happening here. Knight of Wands reversed. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot happening here anytime soon. So instead of looking at an outcome, I want to jump straight to the advice. What's the advice for Aries in this situation? What's the advice? Yeah, if you want communication, it's probably going to have to be you that does it. Star card again. You got to maintain a positive outlook, though. Okay. Maintain a positive outlook. Do not allow this person to trigger you. If you feel like, if you decide to reach out to this person, if you feel them trying to push your buttons, just back away. Back away. Don't let them push your buttons. Don't do it. But yeah, it's Six of Swords reversed. Page of Wands is the advice. If you want communication, it's going to need to be you that does it. It's going to. You know what? If you communicate with this person, you might lose interest. You might. I could easily see you losing interest. Like, oh yeah, why was I tripping over you again? Why was I even thinking about you? I could see you losing interest really quickly. Okay, who should I read next? Let's see. What was that? I guess that was past person. Well, let's take a look here. I guess let's do another singles. Let's see what we got here between Aries and the singles. Let's see. Is anything happening with the person they're interested in? Single Aries. First, we're going to look at the person that you're interested in. Anything happening there with that for the middle of the month? Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords reversed. Ooh, this is a real strong connection, though. But nah, this person, okay, look. King of Swords, Seven of Swords. You got a shitload of swords in here. Look at all these damn swords. Some of you are definitely interested in an air sign, possibly. Or maybe they just have a very airy chart, possibly. But either way, it doesn't matter. They are not being honest about this connection. With the Lovers card here, for those of you who are wondering, yes, they feel the connection too. Yes, they do. They feel it equally as strong as you. They're pretending they don't. They're pretending they don't. Why? Maybe it embarrasses them a little bit. Maybe they're afraid they're just crazy. Maybe they think, well, I'm just making this up in my head. It just feels to me kind of like they're embarrassed to even have feelings or feel a connection. So they're trying to ignore it, trying to block it out, trying to pretend that it doesn't exist. And yes, it does. Could be a Gemini for some of you. So yeah, that's looking like this. They're fighting this connection is what they're doing. They're fighting it. Fighting it, pretending that it's not there, pretending you don't exist. What's the outcome for single Aries? Outcome. What's the outcome? Ooh, the Hierophant, though. I do think long-term commitment is coming in, but not from this person. Not from this person. No. Fool card reverse, though. The fucking star. What is it with y'all and the star card, bro? Either y'all are hung up on an Aquarius, or maybe your wishes are about to come true. One of the two. Whatever that is you've been wishing for, maybe that's on the horizon somewhere. So, anyway, though, yeah, I do feel like long-term commitment is coming in, but I don't think it's going to be the person you're actually interested in. Now, here's the problem. Here's the problem. You're not disconnecting from this person. Now, maybe you have the best intentions in the world, and you know it wouldn't be a very good idea for you to be in love with two people at the same time. So it's not like you're saying anything about it. But if you're still energetically tied to this person, that will affect your next connection. Oh, yes, it will. You can hide it from the new person. You can hide it from your family. You can hide it from this person. You can fool every human around you, but you can't hide shit from the universe. Oh, no, you can't. That energy will bubble up and start affecting the next connection. Yes, it will. But commitment is due to come in, just not the person that you're interested in. I think it's going to be somebody else completely unexpected. Hey, what advice do we have for Aries then? What advice do we have for Aries? Two of Cups reversed. I think it would be wise for you to figure out one connection at a time. It would be wise, okay? Because that energetic burden is going to be really heavy. So, I mean, I can't tell you to turn down an opportunity if it comes your way, but just know that if you're interested in somebody, that is a soul tie. Yes, it is. I know there's at least one of you wondering this. I know there's at least one of you sitting around wondering, am I just making this connection up in my head? No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you are not. Nobody rents space in your head by accident. There is always a reason. Always. So if there's somebody living in your head, and for whatever reason, you couldn't beat them out of your head with a sledgehammer if you wanted to, but it just doesn't seem like they even know that you exist, there's still a reason for that. There's a soul connection. So you want to focus on that connection. Why does this person live in my head? What's the meaning of this soul connection? Chances are, if you come to me for a personal reading, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to look at. 99% of the time, anybody who's ever been to me for a reading, what do I always do? What type of soul contract is this? That's the first thing I look at. First thing. What is the meaning of this soul connection? Not, is there a connection? People say that shit all the time. They'd be like, well, I thought we had a connection. I'm like, what do you mean you thought? Of course you had a connection. The question is not, is there a connection? The question is, what's the point of this connection? That's the question. That's the question. So let's focus on one connection at a time. If a new opportunity makes its way in, okay, but you still need to focus on whatever this other connection was meant to teach you, whatever path it was meant to push you onto, whatever it was, You want to make sure that you are focusing on energetically untying from that other person at the same time. You want to be able to heal from that. You need to be able to look at that and say, I'm glad I didn't end up with that person. That makes sense. Okay. I see why that wasn't supposed to go down the way that I wanted it to. Makes sense? Because again, if not, you can run from it, you can hide from it, you can pretend it doesn't exist all you want. But that energy will start getting heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. And eventually, it'll get so heavy you'll break. Eventually. Yep. All right, let's see if we can get some more freestyle advice. What advice does Aries need to hear the most? Random advice. Random freestyle advice. Whatever advice Aries needs to hear the most. I don't care what it is. Ah, 9 of Swords. Okay. Hang on. Wheel of Fortune. Ah, okay. A lot of people are under the misconception that to successfully walk a spiritual path means that you know everything. You see all these people who are manifesting amazing things into their life. They're talking about the relationship they have with the universe and whatnot, and their life seems to be really good. And the first thing that we think is, you must know something that I don't know. Not really. That's not big picture. That's not the scope of it. What it really is, you know what a true spiritual path is? I have no fucking clue what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't need to know. Doesn't matter. I have no idea what's coming next. I don't need to know. I have no idea where I'm going to be next year. I don't need to know. Because it doesn't matter what happens tomorrow. Even if something scary happens tomorrow, it's happening for my highest good. And no matter what, things are going to work out better than I could have ever imagined. Because I know the universe has my back. That's a spiritual path. That's a real spiritual path. And I know it sounds like kind of cliche, a little bit corny. It's definitely easy to say, but actually putting that to action in your life, it's not that easy, is it? It's not that easy, is it? Because the desire to know shit that your brain isn't even prepared to be able to comprehend and process will drive you crazy and give you anxiety. Anxiety is the fear of losing control. That's anxiety. Problem is, you never had control. That's the problem. That's all ego, dude. The ego is obsessed with being in control. The ego is obsessed with knowing what's around the corner. The ego is obsessed with being able to plan every little step, know it feels safe. The ego freaks the fuck out when it loses its sense of foresight. But here's the fucked up thing. That sense of foresight the ego thinks that it has is an illusion anyway. Even when the ego feels relaxed, calm, cool, and collected, the ego still doesn't know what's coming. It just thinks it does. New Year's Eve, going into 2020, your ego probably thought it had a real good idea of what was to come, didn't it? Well, that's proof right there. Your ego doesn't know diddly jack shit about what's coming, does it? The ego never was in control. The ego never will be in control. The trick is to tell the ego to shut the hell up and stop trying to be in control. That's the trick. And when I say trick, it is tricky. I'm not trying to make it sound like it's easy. It is tricky. I'm still working on that to this day. I'm way better than I used to be, but it's a It's a trick. It's tricky. We get all scared. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? What if that happens? Oh, well, fuck it. Then it happens then. If it happens, it's for my highest good. And eventually things are going to work out better than I ever imagined because the universe got my back. All righty. I feel like those were the messages that my Aries friends needed to hear. So I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for tuning in and playing along, y'all. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate the love, support, and positive feedback y'all show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading or purchase the tarot course that I released. It's all in the description, y'all. I'm out of here now. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.